Hey everybody, it is May 1st, 2024. It's been about 1 month since we started, or since my last update, excuse me. Um, and we have a lot to talk about, as you can see by all of the tabs that are open. Also, it's been nearly 1 year since RHT started. I can't believe that's true, but yeah, we launched first week of June 2023. So, yeah, a lot of positive things have been happening, and I'll try to make it brief, but I'm sure it's going to be about a half-hour video like always. So sit back, relax, and, if you're interested or invested in RHT, this is a very good video to watch through its whole thing, as I'm going to delve deep into what's going on. We'll start out, as always, with the chart, currently trading at 2.34 cents. DexView still has us listed as a honeypot. I do think that's because we have a liquidity below like 5,000. Because actually the liquidity is like double this and then double this. So we have about like $4,000 worth of liquidity right now. But I think anything under 5 is considered a honeypot for some reason. But whatever, every trade that happens, it grows the liquidity. So we'll get there eventually. Not really a whole lot to look at in regards to trades. We had a couple small buys come in, $10 here, 55 cents there. That's probably people redeeming their rewards and then putting it right back into RHT, which is totally, I mean, obviously I think it's awesome, but that's totally your choice if you want to just cash it out. Use it for whatever you want. That's the whole idea behind RHT. So, yeah, we did have the bot sell a couple times. So they raised about $75 over the past month, maybe a little more. I've kind of been turning the bot on and off because we're not really in a position where the bot's able to even generate much revenue by selling. And it just depletes the price and raises the coin count, which, I mean, we only have like 13 million out, which is a tiny, tiny amount compared to most cryptos. But, I'm trying to make it so people win on all sides of this thing. I want people to be able to get rewards, and I want people to experience some capital gains on the upside. So that's why I've kind of been turning the bot on and off. If I feel like there's an opportunity and selling that is going to give us the best opportunity we have, then I'll go for that. Sorry, I just had my phone go off, but yeah. So let's go into Amazon. So this is the past month, or this is April, and then we do already have a couple sales for May. But this is April. We had 132 orders, 140 units, so that's like if somebody were to order 2 or something. $2,380 in total sales. Average order was $18, which seems kind of high actually, but I guess Amazon would probably know better than I do. See the orders. We have 0 unshipped. I already shipped out 6 today. As you can see, a lot of the orders are like my 1-pound bags of bit of honey, some lavender extract. I'm trying to get more into like the specialty foods thing, like anything that's really lightweight and expensive. I'm trying to find kind of a niche there. I've really found a niche with the Bit of Honey and Smarties. I mean, those are by far our #1 sellers. I mean, the Smarties alone, I probably sell like 4, 5, 6 a day, and then the Bit of Honey is probably about that too. I can show you what. So yeah, that's 132 orders in the past 30 days. Let's see. Our inventory. So we do have some inventory. Now obviously that's would be in the cost of goods sold. And where was I going with that? So the inventory would be in the cost of goods sold, and obviously this is just the inventory that we have selling on Amazon. I do have additional inventory, like butter and cheese and a little bit of beef that we've been selling to various places. I just keep some in stock because sometimes they'll call me on like a Friday and they're like, hey, we're just about out of butter, we're just about out of cheese, and then I can just be like, okay, I got you guys, and send it over to them. And I feel like that's really, really important. For example, the winery that we supply, he's been like a once a month customer, but he called me last Friday and he's like, hey, we're out of flatbreads. I need 3 cases like right away. Otherwise, we don't have enough for the weekend and we got an event going on. But I knew that, flatbreads are the main thing they buy. So I have an inventory of 10 cases I keep on hand. I'm like, no problem. And I was at his door in less than an hour, dropped him off. And since that happened, he's already placed 2 orders. And that's was only a week ago. So he went from a once a month customer to now a twice a week customer because he appreciates our flexibility. And it reflects in the numbers right now that flexibility is costing us right now short term. But in the long term, I think as we gain more clients, that flexibility is going to be what really sets us apart from everybody else. So the Robinhood, I think that's it for Amazon. All the relevant stuff anyway. Yeah, payments. I mean, we got $919 coming out. I think May 8th. Oh, 566 on May 15th. I did just take a disbursement for tomorrow of $523 because I got some bills to pay regarding Hudson Meat Company. And speaking of that, that's a good segue into the Robinhood account. I had to deplete the Robinhood account. We were up to like $1,700. I had to deplete that to get to cover bills, but you'll be able to see later on that that'll come back here in the next week or two. So I mean, it kind of sucks that we have to keep putting money into Robinhood, taking it out, putting it in, taking it out, but that's kind of the game we're playing right now. And I do see an end to that pretty soon here. And I'll show you the numbers. I think you guys will agree with me. I think in the next month or two, Hudson Meat Company is going to be doing very well, and we'll be able to have a few thousand in here, no problem, and not have to touch it. And obviously, when we get to that point, when we can have $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in here, or even $20,000, $30,000 in here, our stock revenue will go through the roof. Because back a year ago, for those that were around, our main source of income was covered call premiums. And we had like $15,000, I think, in the account, and we were generating like $1,000 a week. So I tell the guys that are kind of like in the inner circle of RHT, we talk pretty often, and I tell them that my strategy for this whole thing is that Hudson Meat Company is um like it's the thing that really circulates money through the whole business, right? We just got constant money in, constant money out, constant money in, constant money out. And when you get to a certain point with that, you can start doing some cool things. Like maybe we can take out a small loan, just put that straight into stocks. Or, when we got that much money coming in, maybe every day I can just take like 1%, put it into Robinhood and then just keep growing that way. But we're not quite at that point yet. We got I think once I get through maybe like the next 2 or 3 weeks, I got some really big invoices that we had to do. Like I have a $1,400 candy invoice that nobody's paid on yet, and then I got a $2,200 invoice from our main supplier that nobody's paid us on yet. So I got about like $4,000 going out, no money coming in for 2 weeks. So that's just the way it is. I'm not worried about it. You guys shouldn't be concerned about it either. It's just the way business is. Eventually things will catch up and we'll be doing really good. You can go to the CD Baby account. Have $206 in there yet to be paid out. Not a whole lot going on. I think we had a $68 payout the other day. But yeah, that'll be on the next update for sure, because I usually get paid out like the next Wednesday or something like that. Alright, Google AdSense. Got 2 cents so far today, 46 cents yesterday, $2.20 the last 7 days. Looks like we have a payout coming at $525.15. That is AdSense and AdMob put together, which is significantly lower than last month of $6.97. Hopefully it goes up again. So, one major development, and this honestly is a huge development for us. The Hudson Meat Company website is now monetized. That's huge. That's only been monetized for, I believe, 4 days now, and it's already generated more than the Royalty Holding Token website. So it's almost the same amount. And this only has 4 days, this has 7 days on it. So the main idea is, when people go on to the Hudson Meat Company site, a lot of times they're spending 30, 40, 50 minutes searching through our inventory. We might as well get paid on that, even if they don't order anything. So that has been working to our advantage. We, generated $1.09, which is basically, 100% profit margin on that. So that's going to help us a lot long term. And honestly, like if you guys want to just go on to hmcstoreonline.com, just play around on there, you could generate a lot of revenue for us. And just go look at some stuff. Or, Mage and Professor Void, they've been filling out the recipe catalog. They've been filling out the blog. So go read their recipes, go read their blog. It's all on hmcstoreonline.com, and we will view that website here in a minute. But that is a huge development. It really is. So AdMob, we got 479 so far today. We are, look at the past 7 days, we're down 5%. Let's look at the past 28 days. Down 22% in the past 28 days, which is not cool. But most of that is attributed to a lower CPM, which there are certain times of the year where CPMs go way, way, way down. And we're kind of coming into that season right now. See, the CPM today is up 25% from last week. So maybe May is going to be a better month for us. I hope so. Because April was not good to us in regards to AdMob and AdSense. Alright, I think... we could view the reports, but there's not really a whole lot to look at. If I even remember how to do that. Okay, so this is the last 7 days. Obviously BricsBuster is our bread and butter on that. It always has been. About $111 between the two. Then we got some for Shipsphere and Zombie Assassins and stuff like that. Not really a whole lot to look at. Alright, another new development this month is staking. We only have $100 in here, or $97. But we haven't seen promise with it. I think we won't make any serious money until we have maybe a couple $1,000s in here. But it does add up. We only generated a penny, but that's only a few days worth. So this is the Hudson Meat Company store kind of back end. View last month. So last month our top customer was the Village Pizzeria, which kind of surprises me. Sarah's Hometown was second, Tippy's, Joe, and Chateau. Obviously don't contact any of these people, but I just kind of want to show you guys around. Currently listing 1,789 products. I wanted to show you guys, I think it's on here. So we've been charging a $3 drop fee for Wisconsin customers and a $10 drop fee for Minnesota customers. Because most of the time Minnesota customers tend to be like 20-30 miles away, and then most of our Wisconsin customers are within 10 miles of here. So obviously we have to charge a little more. And people don't seem to mind one bit. So that fee alone has generated $51 in the past month. We had $8,017. This number is a little off from my book number because I kind of do the accounting a little different. I only count the money that's actually physically comes in, where this thing counts basically anything that's in that range, whether it's been paid for or not, which I don't really like. So if you guys, whenever I show you guys this number on the Hudson Meat Company store back end, just know that it's a little different than reality. This is our YouTube, 36 cents in the past 7 days. We do have the new business bits coming out. I believe I can get that done this weekend. I'm over halfway done editing. I think it'll do really well for us. I'm actually going to create a new channel for that, or maybe even buy a new channel for that. Something that's actually monetized right away. And then we can just start gathering money right away. They do cost a little bit for us to make. I did give Danny, which is the host of Business Bits and the one that's helping write the scripts and all that stuff, I did give her a 50% cut of the revenue. So any revenue coming in, obviously we have to take that into account, where only half of that is ours. We have to pay out the other half. But I think that's a pretty sweet deal because, one, the financial segment of YouTube is hot. I mean, we can get $20, $30 CPM out of it. Two, she's very, very good. And she's actually done a lot of television work. So she's kind of well known. She might gather a pretty large audience online, is what I'm hoping. So, I mean, obviously we'll see. Nobody knows. The algorithm has to like us. But we're trying our best, so yeah. Let's go to so Veeco, I think that's how you pronounce it. This is our shipping platform. I just wanted to show you guys how much we're spending on shipping. Just for transparency. Not saying that you guys don't believe me or anything, but I just want to show you. Alright, so we'll just do April, because that's the only relevant dates. We do have some on May already, but... So we did spend $891.66 just in shipping. And that was to ship about $2,300, what was it, $2,300 worth of product? So that's not terrible, but you can see why we have to really pick and choose what we're selling. Like, we need something that we can have at least a 50% margin on. At least. Where the bulk candy, like the Smarties, we have like a 80% margin. I mean, it's a large one. So that one we can actually make money on. Bit of honey, we're making money on that. The lavender, we can make money on that. We just got to really pick and choose what we're doing here. And we'll be just fine. So this is the actual Hudson Meat Company website. And not sure why the ads aren't loading. Maybe I have to refresh. Well, there's an ad right there. Yeah, so this is the website, hmcstoreonline.com. Just come in here, play around, look at what we got going on. And, you know, if you're within the United States, you can order stuff on here. I would gladly free ship you guys whatever you want, as long as it's non-perishable. Like, if you guys wanted candy or whatever, go for it. I'll free ship it to you guys anywhere in the U.S. So, lots of cool stuff on here. Lots and lots and lots of stuff. So, yeah. Let's get into the charts. What the heck? That is not the right... There we go. This must be... Yeah, that's from last month. I don't know why that one came up. Okay. So, Amazon, $2,380.03. Brings us to $3,700 for the year, and not 2023, 2024. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of a mess. $7.95 on retail. That would be like people ordering on our website that are not businesses, which is up. It's up from last month. It's down from the month prior than that. And it's way down from January, but January was a really skewed month because we had that meat sale. So we did like $1,800 in retail sales just in that one day. Where, you know, honestly, I don't know if I'm going to do another meat sale. I just don't. I mean, especially if our wholesale end is really picking up the way it is, I don't think there's really any need to do it. I think once we get the wholesale down, I think retail will follow because, you know, obviously the business owners are going to tell their friends or whatever. So I just think that at this point, it's probably not necessary to do a retail, like a meat sale somewhere. But, you know, tell me your opinion. I really want to know. What do you think? So the wholesale end, we had $9,855, which is like almost triple our next best. Our next best was January, $3,700, and it was almost 3 times that. So the wholesale side of things has really picked up. I mean, like for example, this customer right here, the Village Pizzeria, they went from being a maybe $1,000 a month customer to a $3,000 a month customer, or you saw on the website $2,700. Sarah's Hometown, they're honestly our best customer. Obviously the HMC store doesn't reflect that, but these numbers are kind of weird because like she's on 30-day terms, so like the back end of the website doesn't necessarily coincide with our records because it's only counting 30 days or whatever. Chateau St. Croix, that's the one I was telling you about earlier with the flatbreads. $344.50. Oh, these are what people owe us. So we do have a significant amount out, $8,848, which, you know, covers this hole pretty nicely. And then I bet we have probably $3,000 worth of inventory all told. So, I mean, really at this point, I know it says negative $14,000, but really at this point, we're probably at a break even. Once all these invoices come in and the, oh boy, once the invoices come in and accounting for the inventory we have, we're probably at about $14,000. So, I think, you know, honestly, for a first year endeavor, the Hudson Meat Company is actually doing very well, honestly. But I mean, like I said before, I think the main purpose of the Hudson Meat Company is just to turn money. You know, if we make a little profit on it, that's great. But I think really it's just to get a lot of cash flow and then just try to take a portion of that over time. You know, if we can take 1% every month, you know, that's $130 just on the revenue. But I think we can easily 10x our revenue without having to do anything like buy a warehouse or rent a warehouse, get extra trucks, hire employees. I think I can easily 10x it because I'm doing this all in like 5 hours a week. I work 2 jobs and this is kind of the side gig. So this is all done in 5 hours a week. Could you imagine if I could devote 40 or 50 hours a week to this? I mean, we'd probably be at about $100,000 a month. So I'd like to get to that point. Okay, I do have a bar right here, but I think I can read it. So this is the week, and then this is the period total. So that's like the last 10 weeks. So I'll just go like this. 145.28 for this is actually a 9-day period because I wanted to end this one on the end of the month. So AdMob 145.28, AdSense 282, Amazon $2,380. We had a penny in bridging. Business was $10,650.64. 38 cents in interest, that is from Robinhood. User royalties 0, but we do have that $200 coming in. Nothing for stocks, nothing for upside. We did have some covered call revenue coming in when I had the money in the Robinhood account before I had to take it out. So, I mean, you know, once we can keep money in there, that's the main thing. Once we can keep money in there, we're going to really see the rewards boom. Upside is 0. I did check that. I think we have like $20 in there, so I might just update that. Yeah, I'll just update that. So that upside is actually like $20.36, I believe. YouTube was 36 cents. Total revenue for the month. Well, not the month. I don't know. It gets kind of confusing here, but most of that is for the month, and then some of it's for the week. $13,179. Spent $12,646 for $534 in profit. I will pay out on this on Sunday. Well, actually, it's half of that. Yeah, so it's half of that, so it'd be like 270 something. I don't know. I got a lot going on. There's a lot for one person. But it's fine. It's fine. I'll get through it. But yeah, it'd be like a $280 payout or something like that. Okay. And then the period total, so that's like the past, basically from the start of the year till now. We have $2,622 in AdMob, $44 in AdSense, $3,787 in Amazon, 1 cent in bridging, $24,795 in business, 38 cents in interest, $647 in music royalties, $31 in stocks, $85 in upside, $11.61 in YouTube. Year to date, we are at $32,025 revenue. We have spent $42,414. And like I said, this gap is going to get filled sooner or later. Once all those invoices start coming in, it fills pretty fast. I mean, we were at this is about a $10,000 loss right now. Just to give some perspective, 2 weeks ago I was at an $18,000 loss. So, I mean, we can cover that gap really fast. I'm not worried about it. Master Book. Most of our revenue is business related. We do have a value now of $142,440 because of the business, bringing our total assets under management to $156,494. As you can see, that is our peak at this point. It's way above and beyond. See, in December we were at $34,000 value. Now we're at $156,000 value. Alright, so in conclusion, there's a lot going on. There's a lot that's going right for us. And I really do see in the next couple months to really start to kind of show what we can do. I'm excited for the future of RHT. I hope you guys are too. You know, visit the website, please, especially the HMC store. I mean, you guys can generate so much revenue on that stuff just by going and looking at our offerings or reading our recipes or whatever. I mean, please do that. Play the games, visit the royaltyholdingtoken.com, view the videos on YouTube, especially when the new business bits come out. We're putting a lot of effort into that. I think that can generate a lot of money. Other than that, yeah. I'd like to say that, you know, I can update you guys next week, but realistically, it'll probably be a month before I talk to you guys again. Hope everybody has a great month, and I'm looking forward to the future together. Alright, till next time, take care.